Hey everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our continued playthrough of Escape the Dark Sector, where we're about to head into the second act with Lieutenant Cook and Lieutenant Taylor as they take on trying to escape this facility and get to their ship. We hacked a computer. We dealt with a crazy madman that was running through the house. We disabled turrets. Lieutenant Taylor snuck up and disabled them with her skills. We fought a weird slimy alien creature that tried to pull us through a doorway, and now we're making our way through. We got some great weapons to be able to dish out some damage, and I only made one mistake. So I'm going to correct that now. Basically, when an enemy is defeated, at that point you don't do the damage for that enemy. So I have to adjust both of the folks up 1 point. Well, actually, no, it's only Lieutenant Cook. Up a point from the damage that was taken, because she blocked it, I think. Anyway, I just adjusted their sheets accordingly, so we're back to normal, and we're going to get started on the next act. So let's get to it. We're going to dive right in and see if we can survive the Dark Sector. Okay, the first thing that you always have to do is pick who's bumbling on through a door, and I think we're going to take, because she's healthier, we're going to take Lieutenant Taylor. She's going to go through this door, and we're going to see what happens next as we continue to fight our way through these corridors of madness. Uh-oh, what is this guy? He looks bad. He's got 2 goons with him. An intriguing noble flanked by bodyguards stops you. They bring forward a selection of items he wishes to trade. I insist, he smirks. Reveal 3 item cards. Then as the group chooses one option. Choose one option. We can trade, discard any 2 items to take one of the revealed items. The nobleman is most pleased. We can turn the next chapter card. We can refuse to trade. Uh-oh. The nobleman becomes enraged. He strides off into the darkness, instructing his goons to deal with you. Begin combat. Combat special. If you survive, keep all 3 revealed cards. Okay, so let's see what he's got. We're going to reveal 3 cards. You run into this guy, he's running around selling stuff, and he decides we're worth selling stuff to. We do have some things to trade, so it might be something worth it. Here's what we got. We have a rusty pipe. That's a melee weapon, right? Once per round of close combat, when you miss, you may re-roll and apply this roll. We have stale rations, that's food, that does some healing, and a force field. When you would lose any amount of hit points, discard to lose none. Oh man, that is better than that chrono bomb, or the power stims, I think. What we got to do to trade? We got to trade any 2 items to take one of the items. Well, the problem with that, any 2 items, doesn't say from who, right? So I think we're going to do that. We're going to get rid of the chrono bomb and the power stims here. And we're going to discard those to take this force field. And we're going to give that to Lieutenant Cook because he's worse for wear. Now we're going to have to get some additional items, but that's that. And then we'll discard these other 2 as well. If we have to, we can reshuffle. But there, we traded with the noble, so we don't have to fight him. We just get to move on. We got a better item for it. Now, if we declined, we could have fought those guys off and traded them for 2, but that's okay. I'd rather not, if we can avoid it. Keep our armaments for us when we need them. Anyway, that was the next encounter. So we dealt with this wandering noble who had stuff to trade, and he had goon bodyguards. Now we're going to move on to the next chapter card and see what happens. I don't like the look of that. Ooh, see what it does on the can. It's cool. Okay, you interrupt a smuggler loading illicit cargo onto her hover bike. She curses and tosses a grenade at you. It detonates on impact, showering you with mind-altering toxins. You launch into a psychotic attack against your fellow crew while she's making good on her escape. The other members of the crew must each roll their crew die. That's only going to be Lieutenant Cook. Any that do not block lose 2 hit points at your hands. Any that do defend themselves, causing you to lose 1 hit point. When you come to your senses, you realize that in her haste, the smuggler has left something behind. Draw an item card. Okay, so basically, Lieutenant Cook has to roll a die. Bottom line is, if he doesn't block it, he takes 2 damage. That's really bad. He did block it, so that means Lieutenant Taylor actually takes a point of damage, meaning that she is going to go down 1 here. Sorry. Normally you play on a better surface, and this is not the best surface for that. There we go. Anyway, she took a point of damage. And then we get to draw an item card and see what we get. Another big giant gun. Battle rifle. Is this better than the rifle he's got? I think it does the same thing, doesn't it? It's the same thing as the battery cannon, so I don't think we're going to worry about that. We'll just discard it. So she left it there, but we didn't keep it. I mean, I could drop the pistol Ooh, that would fill her up though. She wouldn't be able to take any other items, but I could, for Lieutenant Cook, or Taylor rather, drop the pistol and take this instead. Do I do that? God, that seems like it's, I don't know. This just has a weapon gem. Let's do that. It's actually just a better version of the pistol, actually, with 3 ammo. So I think we're running out of ammo for that, aren't we? We are. Wow. Okay, well, anyway, I'm putting 2 ammo on it. It's supposed to have... Oh, it's got 2. It's only got 2 ammo. We're fine there. Yeah, we're good. Okay, and then she discarded her... That's the starting card, so I'm going to put that aside elsewhere. Pistol. Okay. And that is going to be the end of that. So we dealt with a smuggler, and she threw a grenade at us and ran off. Could have just traded with her. That would have been cool, right? We got some big guns, but we're not doing big fighting right now. Let's see what comes up. Oh, we're running to a bar. Looks like we're going to have to fight with this one. Passing through a leisure zone, a crew of mercs blocks your way, intent on starting trouble. You'll have to fight them one by one. Okay, roll a pair of chapter dice for each crew member. Okay. Each pair represents an enemy. Each crew member must then begin combat separately against an enemy of their choice. Rounds of these separate combats are fought simultaneously. Ranged combat and close combat can occur in the same round in different combats, but not within the same combat. Combat special. Until they have defeated their chosen enemy, the only action the crew member can take is shoot and fight. After killing their enemy, all standard combat actions become available to them, plus the option to join any ongoing combat at the beginning of each round. Okay, okay, we're gonna have to. This is gonna be a little tricky. We're gonna have to roll two dice each, and they're gonna have to take that person on. Should be pretty easy, I think. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get out 2 chapter dice for each of them. Now we can engage in ranged combat, which we definitely will. But when they hit, they do 2 damage. So what this means here is this is melee, this is range. So in either case, they're going to do 2 damage, right? But this is going to be the 2 for Lieutenant Cook. Hopefully, oh good, he got a strength. Okay, so we're going to put those over with him. And these are going to be the 2 there with Lieutenant Taylor. And just to read that again, roll a pair of chapter dice for each crew member. Yep, and then we have to fight them separately. So let's go do that. Now remember, we can only do a shoot or a fight action, and that's it. And they're both going to take shoot actions. So we're going to go in, we can't flank them or anything like that. We just have to, we can't use the medical bot or anything like that. We just have to take them down. So let's give it a try. Let's start here with Lieutenant Cook. Now you can see that they're susceptible, of course, to explosives, which we don't have. They take 1 for 1 on energy and bullets. And really, I think I'm not too keen on wanting to unload my big gun on them, so I think we're just going to shoot the ray gun. So we're going to attack. Now how that works is, because they are a ranged enemy, we're going to roll that die as well. That's their return fire die. And we're going to roll these two dice, except I want to throw dice all over the place first before I do that. So we're going to roll these 2 die, and if it hits, then they're going to do 2 damage to Lieutenant Cook. Luckily, he's got a force field. Now, he won't kill them in this one shot. He's going to have to do something. He'll probably engage them in melee combat next, I think. I don't know. Oh, man, he did nothing, and they hit. Wow, for 2 points. So it's when you would lose any amount of hit points, discard to lose none. So there goes his force field. That was not very good. Let's go over to Lieutenant Taylor now. Now, the problem is that Lieutenant Cook's gun, that pistol, is now empty until he reloads it. At the end, he's not going to be able to reload it right now. But she's going to use her her battle rifle instead. That could kill him in one shot if we get lucky. Hopefully we do. We don't have a weapon jam or anything like that. That'd be awesome. She's going to do the full fire. She could fire 1, but she's going to fire 2 and see if we can kill this guy. Oh, and she succeeds big time. She does, however, get hit for 2 points of damage. So that kind of sucks. Now she's kind of hurting. So we're going to go 1, 2 down to here. Yeah, correct that here. So we go, all right. There she is now down to 6 points of damage, but she did kill her enemy. So it doesn't matter what the symbols are on the dice when you're doing range combat. All right, and that is it. So now she too has to reload her weapon, and she hasn't done that. We can't take that action. See, that is an action that we can normally take, but we can only do shoot, fire, and whatever, fight, shoot and fight. Okay, so we did 2 rounds of shooting. Now though, because she has defeated her enemy, she can help Lieutenant Cook in this round, and I think that we are going to close because we don't. we don't have a lot that we can do with our guns. We can't reload them, and I don't want to use all the ammo in these big guns right now. So, I mean, I suppose she could turn her beam emitter on and shoot him, and then he can go in. No, we'll just do close combat. We'll take this guy out. It's not going to be that hard for us. If we manage to kill him, then we won't have to worry about damage. So, after he fires his pistol and misses and gets hit, and deflecting off his force field, he rushes in to take out these mercenaries. So, what was that? Oh man, I can't believe I did it. It was a fist and, yeah, there we go. It was like that. Okay. We're going to roll his crew die and see if he can do it. He runs in to take, now remember, once per round, he can re-roll his crew die. So if we don't succeed, we can do something else. Well, I'll take that because, one, he won't take damage. So if we don't kill him, we took out one hit from him, and we won't have to take damage. And then Lieutenant Taylor is also going to attack him, hopefully with some great success, and see what she gets. She did not kill him. So, that means we're going to take some damage there. I was hoping, I don't have any rerolls there. That's bad. Wait, no, hers is a ranged reroll. His is a melee reroll. I guess I should have shot the gun. So she's going to take 2 more points of damage. We're not doing too good. She's going to be down to 4 health. And I can't do anything to heal her at the moment. She was at 7. She's down to 5 now. 5 health. That's bad. Okay, next round we're going to go do it again, except I think she's going to sit out. She's not going to go into melee combat. She's just going to let him try and finish him off because he's got a good chance. Let's see if he can do it. He failed, but he's got his reroll, so he's going to reroll. And he didn't, but he blocked it. So boom, nothing happens. She set out to fight. They're just duking it out. We're going to go at it again. Okay? Next round. Now he can do once per round. So we're in the next round. We're trying to defeat this one guy here. He failed again, and he failed again. So now he actually takes 2 points of damage. This is a rough fight for us, isn't it? And I think we're both going to dive in and take him on now to try and get him. Next round. Let's see. We roll. Okay, he succeeded. Don't need to worry about her helping out. But that was rough. That was really rough. And we just get 1 item card from it. So that was bad. Our guns are not loaded. But I think in between chapters we can reload the guns. I'm going to double check that. Use the items inventory. Yeah, take a reload action once. Okay, good. So we're going to reload the guns. That means this energy gun is going to get ammo, and the battle rifle is going to get 2 ammo. Okay, and that's that. So we also get to draw an item. That was a rough fight there. I think we're going to have to do some healing. Oh, look at this thing. What's a shock prod? It is also, it says once per round in close combat, when you hit, you may roll again and apply both results. Oh, well, I think we're going to get rid of the little energy pistol of Lieutenant Cook. Let's get rid of that and take the shock prod. He's got 2 big weapons now, but I think it's worth it because that's pretty good. And now he's a close combat machine. He's a really nasty guy. All right, well, that's the end of that. I think at this point we're going to have Lieutenant Cook go through the door. Since Lieutenant Taylor took quite a bit of damage. She's at 5, he's at 6, so it's not great. Wait, in the middle of, in between chapters, can I take a healing action? I cannot. I can't use the drone. I have to use that in combat, I guess. Okay, let's stack these up a little nicer there and continue on with our next card. Again, Lieutenant Cook's going in. Uh-oh, looks like a nasty alien. It is. There's a piercing screech as an alien lets out its hungry cry, dropping onto you from some concealed perch in the darkness overhead. That's great. You must roll cunning. I should have had her go, huh? In one attempt now, or lose 2 hit points. Then, as a group, choose one of the options and begin combat. Fight, and fight it in defensive formation. It means it does less damage, but we have to hurt it more. Or corner it, and it does more damage, but we have to do less to it. So first we have to make a cunning roll. It's going to be Lieutenant Cook, unfortunately. And he doesn't, he fails that. But he takes 2 hit points. So that, I don't think his defense, the blocking helps with that in this case. So I'm going to say he's down to 4 hits now. And now we have to go into combat. I think what we're going to do, because we have these big guns, guys, I think we are going to close combat. We can only do close combat with this guy. That's not great for... yeah. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we are going to do this. We're going to fight it. We're not going to corner it. God, it's so simple. I mean, so much less to corner, but he gets so many of these. I'm okay with it, and she's okay with those. He's not, though. I mean, might be better to do this. Does more damage, though. We don't have any way to block damage right now. That's a problem. Oh, we're going to do the big one. Okay, so we're going to do... It is going to have... I'm just going to put it right here. We'll put its dice right here. So we got 1, 2, 3 strength, 1 cunning, and then we're going to roll 2 dice. 1 for each player. So there we go. Let's see what we get. We get another strength and 1 wisdom that we have to deal with. Okay, so that is our creature. Oh, it wasn't on the dice, sorry. He looks like this. Okay. And then it's going to be close combat. So what do I want to do here? I think that Lieutenant Taylor is going to... I think we might do this. Tactical combat action. And place our crew right here. It says at the end of the round, gain 1 hit point and turn this card over. We're going to do that. She's going to do that. But he's going to take it the first round. So we don't... Well, we'll only take 1 point of damage. I think we're both... No, we're both going to hit it this first round. So let's do that. Here's our crew dice. So we're not going to take it out, but we're going to do damage to it. Now we got this too, remember. Once per round of close combat, when you hit, you may roll again and apply both results. So let's see how he does here. Okay, boom. Lieutenant Cook did get one of these, so we got that taken care of. She also took one out. That's good. Okay, so that's these 2 gone, and he is going to roll again, because he can, with his prod, his shock prod. See what else he gets. Oh, he got another one of these. That is good. So this thing is down to 3 health, but we're each going to take 1. So that's not great. Let's do that. We're getting really down there. This could be the end of our game. Lieutenant Cook is down to 3 health, guys. 3 health. Look at that. Ouch. And Lieutenant Taylor is down to 4 health now. We're in bad shape here. Bad shape. I don't know how much longer we're going to last. Okay, we're going into the next round. We got just those 3 symbols to get, and if we can take it out, I do think that Lieutenant Cook is the one to defeat this, is the problem. We just don't have any way to heal. I don't know if we're going to make it through this, guys, but anyway, let's attack it again. Okay, we're just going to attack. So we're going to roll our dice. Good, she's not going to take anything, and she took that out. He took this out. That leaves us with 1 die left, and it's a strength. So he will use his shock prod. It says once per round, so he can do it again. And he gets it. So we killed it in that round. It means it does not do any damage to us. And they get their dice back, and we get 2 items. So let's take 2 items to see what we get. Hopefully something with healing. Unmarked pills. Discard to restore 1 hit point. We're planning to do that right away. And brain stems. After rolling a crew die before applying results, you may change your result to wisdom. We're going to discard that, and I think we'll just immediately use these so we don't have to get rid of anything here. I think we can do that. I think that's okay. And we're going to have Lieutenant Cook get a health back up to 4. Okay. We're not doing too good. Okay. Let's draw our next card. I think this might be the last one. It is. This is going to be the last one of this episode. Nope. There's 2 more. Oh, no. That was it, right? Was that level 3? No, that's the last level 2. So that's going to end it for this episode, guys. We're going into the last chapter pretty beat up. I forgot to discard that, but that's there too. We're well armed, but we're damaged, so we'll see how this plays out. I'm definitely going to have to do some resting. I hope that we get some ranged combat, that we can do some flanking and stuff and not take all this damage constantly. We're taking a lot of damage. But that is going to be the end of it for this episode for Lieutenant Cook and Lieutenant Taylor. We've fought off mercenaries, encountered aliens, and traded with nobles. Pretty good story so far. I'm really enjoying it. We've been able to get some big guns. One a great time to use them. That one forced us into close combat again because I prepared for all this ranged combat so we could just blow things away, and we haven't been able to do that. So hopefully we will in the next episode, and I imagine things are about to get tougher for us, and we're not doing well. We'll see if we actually manage to escape the dark sector. But anyway, thanks. Please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It helps the channel a lot, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care.